Hey, what's going on, man? Today I'm not gonna talk about any Bible verses, so I just wanna, address this real fast because I have a lot of friends that struggle. What should they do in terms of life? Like what career should they pick? They be like, hey, man, I don't really know what I should do. I think I should do nursing, but I'm like, do you like nursing? No. Can you even stand the sight of blood? I have a lot of female friends, they want to be a nurse, but they can't stand the blood. I'm not saying there's not nurses who don't have to deal with blood, but they're trying to be in like ER and stuff like that. I'm like, bro, you know? So I read this book back in 2018 or 19. It was my homie Darius who put me on. It was called Mastery by Robert Greene. So it says that for you to pick the career field you want to be on, let me do this exercise with you right now. So in your mind, put in your mind that you are 5 years old right now. And then I come to you as your uncle and I'm like, hey, Josie, who do you want to be when you grow up? Think about that answer that you would have given to me when you were 5. Give me that answer now. If it's like you want to be an engineer, that's probably what your calling is. You know why? Because when you were a kid, you explore the world free of mind. You don't have any bias, any opinion, or anything that's suppressing you. So what you felt like you want to be at this moment is probably in line with your deepest inclinations. So you already wired to do that, to go to that field, because there's things in nature that you already picked up on a substantial level that will allow you to pursue that dream. So what happens is, as you grow up, you start meeting expectations, especially from parents. They will tell you, oh, I always wanted to be a nurse. Now you gotta be a nurse. But you wanted to be a photographer. But now you caught in a vicious cycle. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Do not let people put their expectation on you. Do not let them project their expectations on you, because especially the parents, they will fail to do something in life and now they want their children to accomplish it. That's toxic. I'm sorry. Like, parents, listen to me. You need to let your kids choose what they want to be. I thank God for my parents. They never really told me what to be. I made different career choices. I went from nursing to tech to engineer, and they never even questioned me. They just like, hey, do you like what you're doing? I'm like, yeah, man. Yeah, dad, I know. I think I got it. To be like, all right. So the fact that they didn't, trying to change my mind, so I really followed the path I really wanted to. Not to say they cannot give you advice, but don't push them. Let's say you come from a family, everybody's a doctor. Now you have so much pressure on you. You feel like, I gotta be a doctor too, otherwise I'm gonna stay in the family legacy. But you will be miserable doing it. You probably don't even have the calling. You probably can't even study that much. You're probably more like a hands-on type of guy. You will be a good architect or engineer. So stop letting people really shift your career. Yo, just think about it. What is it that you're really good at? Do you have any gifts or talent? Are you a quick learner? Are you really good at organizing? There's like jobs that really pay you a lot of money to do the things that you like, as opposed to going to a field that you utterly despise. I know people that become nurses and hate it. 12-hour shift, back-breaking, they don't have a calling for it, they don't like it. And I'm like, yo, bro, why do you do this? They be like, the money is good. So that's another trap. Do not pick a career because of the money. Bro, do you know how many things else you could be doing that pays you just as much or even more that you will actually enjoy? Now you're going into nursing. You don't like nursing. You don't like studying. But because nurses make good money, you're in there. But if you wanted to be an engineer, you could just make as much and actually enjoy what you're doing. So next time you're going to study something, really think back and say, hey, do I really got this in me? And there's not only one way to make money, man. People will tell you now, you got to be in Bitcoin, you got to do this and that and that. Bro, do not listen to them, because yes, Bitcoin is a good way to make money. Trading is a good way to make money, but we live in the age of the internet. There's a million ways to make money. You don't have to pick the most popular one. You can still say selling physical goods and make more money than somebody who's trading. It's like, do you got it in you? I'm not saying don't push yourself, but I'm really saying, really don't let people make your choices for you. Just think about it, make your own decisions, and go from there. You'll be happy in the process. You'll be successful. But one thing I would say, don't make the mistake I made from bouncing off and off to different fields. It's good to try them out, but really list them all and say, pick the one that you think, pick one or two that you think could make you the most money, and focus on this. Stay with it long enough to see fruits. If you leave it too early and start something else, you're gonna be doing that for the rest of your life and never see any real money coming on. So really think about this, y'all.